how much food can I grow on a less than a quarter of an acre yard with a 25 by 25 foot garden? Well, stay tuned, I'll show you how much I get out of one harvest. So it's August 1st, I'm here in my garden here in Portland, Oregon, and things are really starting to pop off. I got a bunch of San Marzano tomatoes starting to ripen. My vines are so loaded with San Marzanos. I'm gonna have a lot of sauces here. But there's a few here that are ready now. I'm gonna make a little sauce. I got a bunch of basil in between them. My larger tomatoes, they didn't do as well as I was hoping. I've got plenty of beefsteaks and brandywines on the vines, but they're nowhere near as productive and bushy as last year. I attribute that to probably having a lot of nitrogen in the soil early on. I may have used too much, but like I say, the San Marzanos are great. The peppers are doing amazing. Cucumbers, I have more cucumbers I know what to do with. Zucchinis are starting to come on. Looks like the corn's gonna be ready pretty soon. That's Bodacious hybrid. And then I got a bunch of Kentucky Wonder string beans back here. I just picked them 2 days ago. Anyway, I want to pick everything that's ready in the garden. I want to pick the plum tree, and I'll show you what I get out of a one-day August 1st harvest. Keep in mind, this is just the beginning of harvesting. I'm going to be harvesting well into September. So let's see what we get out of this productive little garden in a little urban homestead. Okay, let's see what we got today. We got a completely full bowl of Kentucky Wonder green beans. I picked those vines aggressively 2 days ago, so that shows you we're in a peak of harvest. We're getting a big bowl like that every 2 days, more than we can eat. I will be blanching them and freezing them. Then I got all these cucumbers here. I pick cucumbers almost every day. That's about what I get every day. And we're just starting the zucchinis. 2 zucchinis. Gonna make zucchini bread. I really don't like zucchini that much. These are New Mexico hatch chilies. I didn't know we could grow them that well. They're awesome. Bunch of San Marzano tomatoes, Sun Gold cherry tomatoes, and then those are Japanese peppers, shishito peppers, and those are for stir frying. So anyway, that's what we just got in the garden just today. The plums on plum trees weren't ready. So those will be ready in a few weeks. I'll be making some plum jam. And then later on in the season, we'll have apples and pears. So as you can see, we got a pretty decent harvest for just one day. It's August 1st. The plum tree is not ready yet. Probably 2-3 weeks and those plums will be ready. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I still have like 10 pounds of prunes from last year. Probably make some German plum jam. And then the corn will be ready in about a week. I have sugar pie pumpkins that'll be ready in about a month. We'll make pumpkin pie this fall and winter. The pears and apples will be ready in about a month. I also have grapevines everywhere. I make grape juice. So as you can see, just on this little inner city lot, well, it's not little, it's like a double lot for Portland, but on this inner city lot you can grow plenty of produce, and I started all of this from seed, so the cost really wasn't that prohibitive either. I think I spent about $60 on seeds this year, and that's enough seeds for maybe 3 years of garden. So pretty cost effective. It's really nice getting fresh produce right from your garden. It's a hobby, it's rewarding. Sure, I'm not gonna sustain my family on that, but it's pretty good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.